Hello, I hope you're keeping well. Today I'd like to talk to you about 3 essential disabled travel items. The first item that I recommend you go with when you're planning your days out is, especially around Britain, it's a guide by Motability. It's called A Rough Guide to Accessible Britain. It's very good because it gives you lots of different places you might want to go to, and it tells you what sort of facilities they have. Now, the guide that I've got is quite an old guide, and it's now actually available online at roughguidetoaccessiblebritain.com, or it's definitely something like that. So that's one of the guides that you've first got, and it's a really good guide, and it'll guide you through everything, where to go and what to do, and there's some really interesting things in there because I've been on a few of the outings myself and they're definitely worth your time. So from bird sanctuaries and things like the Eden Project, which is just amazing because it showcases quite a lot of different things. So that's item number 1. And item number 2, which I would call a travel essential, is a radar key. Now, the radar key accesses any toilets within the UK that are part of the radar key scheme. And the radar key scheme is really important because it gives us access to lots of toilets that have facilities that meet our needs. So I have cerebral palsy, so for example, you'll be able to get in there on your crutches or use your wheelchair, whichever one you feel comfortable with. And more often I'm seeing that these toilets are being equipped with hoists and different things so that they can help you go to the toilet, because there's nothing worse than getting somewhere really cool and then finding out that there's no disabled toilet access, which has happened to me on many occasions, so it's quite frustrating. Now, the third thing that I want to introduce you to is the Disabled Persons Railcard, and this is really good because it allows you to get 1/3 off your rail fares for you and a friend. So if you want to go anywhere that's nice and exciting, like sort of York or Edinburgh, I know those two aren't the most accessible examples, but they're examples of where you can use the card to go to, and it entitles you and a friend to 1/3 off the rail fare, so you can get it for considerably cheaper. And of course it's best booking in advance using the train line or one of the other websites. There's lots of different ones, and one note that I would say about this is that it's best to try and book your wheelchair assistance 24 hours in advance. What I will say about the booking system for assistance is that it's not always the greatest, and sometimes it does go wrong, as I'm sure some of the disabled people might, or some of the people who've used the service might attest to, but 9 times out of 10 it works very well and it allows you to enjoy your day. What I'd like to do with this video is add to the conversation and say, other than the 3 items that I've told you about, what are your essential items for a day out? So if you put them in the comments below, or get in touch with me on Twitter, which is @DeanChaffer, we can have a conversation about it and make sure that we come up with a utility belt that will help us all, because we're all Batman today, which is really good. Stay safe, and I'll speak to you soon. And if you've enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends and family or anyone that might find it useful. Thanks very much for your time, and speak to you again soon.